What's up, guys? This is Will H. Gadgets for More, back with another video. So today I'm going to be doing a 48-hour follow-up on the Microsoft Surface Duo 2. So I picked this up not quite 48 hours ago, and just want to come back and talk about my experience, first impressions video, as they call them, about this device. So I picked this device up from a seller that said the device was an open box, never used, like new condition device. And I don't have any scratches or anything on it. Came in pristine condition. Device still had the film on it, but it was dusty. So I don't know if it was a display unit or whatever, but they didn't clean the dust off of it. Did have the original film that they wrap it up on, and had everything in the box that came with it. The box looked like it was in great shape. Paid $850 for it. You can buy these brand new. I got the 256 gigabyte, 8 gigabytes of RAM. This is running the 888 Snapdragon processor in it. And you can buy these, the 256 for $10.99, and you can get the 128 for $9.99, brand new. So I was able to save a couple of $100. I wanted to get the 256 because you never know how much storage you'll need, and these don't have the micro SD card slot to expand the memory. So that's why I went with this one, with this size. So this is what they call the obsidian color. It's black to me. It also comes in the glacier, which is the white one. And if you follow my channel, that the original Surface Duo, I had the glacier color, and I really like that device. I probably made 15, 20 videos about that device, and they're still all on my channel. Eventually, I got tired of that device, or you lose a little interest, and I end up selling it. Now, I bought that device like 5 times, man. I bought it at the original $1,500 price. It was having so many bugs and issues, I ended up sending it back. The next time I bought it was like $600. And right after I bought it for $600, the bottom started dropping out on the price, man. And noticed somebody got it for $400, so I ended up getting rid of it, got it for $400. The lowest I got it for was $200, and I ended up selling for $400. So I made a little bit of profit off of it. But this time around, I got the black one here, Obsidian, and it's a nice color. It's very glossy, fingerprint. I do have my skin and screen protectors ready to go. But I still think the white one is a better color for me. But I like the black one. Just getting it in person and seeing it on videos is a little bit different. It's not bad, but like I said, it's a fingerprint magnet here. Now, I haven't put my SIM card in this or even set the device up. I was working and stuff like that, but I have been using on Wi-Fi, just playing around with it. Put a few apps on it, but definitely haven't checked it out. So going around the device here, they still have this plastic, I think that's what this material is going around there. You're also going to have your volume up and down and your power button there. See if I can get that in there. Right there. Power button is going to be your fingerprint sensor as well, which works great. On the bottom of it here, you're going to have your Type-C charging port. This is the same material. A lot of people had this to break on the original. I thought they would change that up a little bit, but it's still thin around there. You got your microphone there. You're going to have your triple camera set up on the back here, plus a flash. You're going to have a 12 megapixel wide. You're going to have a 12 megapixel telephoto, and then a 16 megapixel ultra wide. Now, these cameras can shoot up to 4K at 60 frames per second. You're going to have your nice hinge here. This hinge was very nice on the original, and it's still nice, man. You can put this at any angle, and it's going to stay there, and it does a great job. Now, what they have done as a little trick that they got here, which could be nice. I don't know how useful it's going to be, but I'm definitely going to try it out. If I press my power button, now you're able to see your time, see if you have a notification, your charging status. There will be bars here letting you know it's not going to be written out. It'll be, if I plug this in to charge it, you'll see the bar come up So far, let me know charging. Then I think it flashes for notifications and things like that. I'm going to cover that in my review when I do my review. But yeah, has a nice heft to it and just very nice. I do like how the strings kind of wrap around the edges here now. Makes it feel a little bit comfortable. It still has these sharp edges here, kind of dig into your hand there. So getting to the inner display here. So this is a lock screen. You're going to have two 5.8-inch displays here. Now these are bigger than the last one. They were 5.6 on the last one. Now the resolution on these are going to be 1344 by 1896. These are 90 hertz refresh rate displays and about 800 nits of brightness as well. Now these are AMOLED displays, and when you measure this across with the two displays there, they're going to be measured about 8.3 inches. Resolution is going to be 1892 by 2688 for 401 ppi. And as you guys see, let's go ahead and get into this. Okay, too many times, so I'm going to have to unlock this with my pen. All right, so once you get in, this is the main display here, as you guys see. I have the brightness turned down because it gets very bright. They have decreased the gap in here. This is supposed to be a smaller gap right there. And the displays curve around inside of this gap. So it's supposedly not as noticeable. I haven't had any issues with string sensitivity on this at all. You got a front-facing camera here. That's going to be a 12 megapixel. It can shoot up to 1080p, 30 frames per second. And if I didn't mention on the back, you can shoot up to 4K 60 with these cameras back here. Now this is going to have a 4,495 milliamp hour battery that's capable of fast charging at 23 watts. It's got stereo speakers. You got one speaker here, you got one speaker there. Whereas the original one only had one speaker, so that makes a difference. I've listened to the speakers. They sound decent, man. They're not too bad. Now, out of the box, this had two updates. I'll drop the information on there on the display right now and let you guys see the size of them. Two of them there. Now I'm up to the May, I think, security patch. I have to drop that information on here. And out of the box, I think it was like 23 gigabytes of storage used out of the 256. I'll drop that on the display as well. Now this is featuring the Qualcomm Snapdragon 888 processor, Android 11. And like I said, I have the 256 gigabyte version, 8 gigabytes of RAM. And it's been performing well. No hiccups or anything so far. But like I said, I don't have my SIM card in here yet. So I'm going to drop it in there. Now, watching videos and things like that, browsing the web and everything has been performing well, man. I haven't had any issues with apps opening up. Everything's opening up fast. No hiccups like the first one. Spanning across, just doing anything. Rotation has been good, as you guys see. Just been performing well, man. Like I said, it helps to be familiar with the device when you get it. Here's the drop-down menu, as you guys see. Pretty much the same. You go into the settings. This is what your settings going to look like right here. And yeah, just so good so far, man. I want to show you something in the settings here. The Surface Duo features here. So that glance bar, that's what it's called on the hinge right there. I can decide to turn that off or turn it on. You can span automatically with apps now on here. Lift away, you got your camera stuff there. Folded to answer. You can also have the navigation button down there too, which just about all Android phones are doing that now. And like I said, right now with the few apps that I have on it, 33.80 gigabytes used out of the 256. So still have plenty of storage. Like I said, it's been working great. Some of the things that came on here besides these two that I put on my front screen here, You got your Microsoft stuff here, which includes Edge, Lens, Bing, Teams, Game Pass, Outlook, Office, LinkedIn, OneNote, OneDrive, Start, and To Do. All of that stuff was already on the device here, and it's pretty much the same. I haven't even set this up, like I said. All of this was set up the same way, just like that. You do have these colorful wallpapers here. Kind of remind me of another company there. So let's look at the different wallpapers here that they have. So here's some more of those colors, the same pattern right there. And then you can also do Bing photos right here. This is from Bing. And then you can do your colors as well. So I will get into a lot of stuff on this device when I review it. But this is just my first impressions. You guys see how thin that is. You see that camera bump does stick out. And like I said, I don't care for this so much. When you fold this back, it's that, you know, and it's magnetized. When it folds back, it's kind of slammed. So I'll be glad to get my skin on here to protect it. But first impressions after almost 48 hours, very nice. Going to drop the SIM card in it and go from there. About 7 days later, I'll do another video. Will H Gadgets and More. I'm out.